The established reputation of Creed is hard to rival in today's fragrance market. In the past decade, Aventus has allowed the brand to ascend to new heights. However, one of the most highly regarded fragrances within their line that was also responsible for their growing reputation was a release back in 1985 with Green Irish Tweed. Now, Green Irish Tweed has been a long-standing staple within their collection, and in this video, we're going to do just a deeper dive and analysis of this fragrance by going through the basic elements of its notes and its performance, and then also conclude with some of my thoughts on this fragrance, because I certainly have some opinions on this one. Now, as I mentioned, Green Irish Tweed was first released in 1985, making it one of the older fragrances within Creed's current collection of offerings, being made available in a variety of different sizes, with the bottle that I have here being a 100 ml bottle that retails for $430 for this size, coming in an eau de parfum concentration. Now, speaking to the scent, now this is a fragrance that exudes fresh, invigorating type of feel immediately after spraying by way of its earthy notes with blasts of citrus that don't encroach on the territory of ever being overwhelming or harsh. This is an effect mostly as a result of the lemon verbena and peppermint notes off the top that offer a bright and zesty citrus, but with an herbaceous mingling that helps offer more staying power to the opening. In many fragrances with a citrus-oriented approach, the fragility of the notes are quick to subside. Although in this case with Green Irish Tweed, they managed to sustain throughout much of the wear. Other notes that are more quickly detected are some floral characteristics with violet leaf and iris that blend well with the sharp yet pleasant top notes. And Green Irish Tweed is one of those fragrances that doesn't need much time on the skin to really catch its stride, as even after immediately spraying it, I just get this bright and inviting feel. As the fragrance begins to dry down, you'll then experience more of the musk and masculine backbone of woods with the salty ambergris, a note that I think is a considerable part of the magic to this one. Now from a performance standpoint. Now Green Irish Tweed is solid but not exceptional, as I get around 6 hours of solid performance with projection for the first couple of hours. The scent trail is also very flattering, yet isn't going to be remarkably prominent after a couple of hours of wear. That said, I think one of the beautiful aspects of this fragrance is how it doesn't have this heavy and almost overbearing announcement of its arrival. Instead, it's more subtly and just informs you of its presence as you walk by, offering an almost effortlessly cool feel when I wear this one. But now let's speak to one of the strongest characteristics of this fragrance, its versatility. Given this smell's timeless and inoffensive approach, the versatility of this one is off the charts, both based on the type of wearer that I think it could work with and the scenario you are entering. When I smell Green Irish Tweed, sure, it does smell perhaps mature, but mature might not be the right word. It almost smells composed, as if you are in control of every aspect of your life and are exuding confidence. That's really what I get when I wear this one. I can imagine this smelling good on pretty much every man out there, nearly every age group, as well as being appropriate scent for almost every type of scenario. Office scent, absolutely. Date night, certainly. An outdoor event, probably would be right at home. A trip to the beach could work there probably as well. The only area this fragrance is going to maybe lack or not be best suited would be on those very cold days. It's not gonna have the ability to pierce through the cold as much as other fragrances from Creed, or just out there on the market, probably should say. But apart from that, this one excels in pretty much every different scenario. So now for some closing thoughts on Green Irish Tweed, just my take on this one. So first to begin, I love Green Irish Tweed. I think this is probably among the best from Creed. It's masculine. It also is effortlessly cool. Whenever I wear this, I just feel more confident. It's fresh, inviting, not going to be, I would say, polarizing to any degree, but it's also very classic gentleman. You look at what modern Creed has become, and I still absolutely love the brand. It, of course, has a lot of hype associated with many of their releases, but this gets down to the core of think what they do best, and this is a timeless fragrance. Say Aventus, of course, it deserves all the success that it has, but if I had to classify it as a person, it's kind of that young, successful person. They've achieved a lot, but they have some edge to them. Green Irish Tweed is the distinguished gentleman, just wise beyond their years, who is always in control of their environment and those around them. Also, some people might bring up Davidoff Coolwater, a 1988 release, which does have some shared characteristics, but at the end of the day, this is on another level in a way that's not going to be towards that marine approach that Davidoff is going to have there. I actually like Davidoff Coolwater. I think it's an absolutely fine fragrance. But once you get past the price of this one, and I think I would definitely recommend, if this interests you, if you want a timeless gentleman's fragrance, Green Irish Tweed, to me, although of course is going to be mentioned a lot, many people are going to love it, I think it's worth it. I really do enjoy this one. This is one that I wear quite often. When I spray this on, It makes me feel more confident, like when you put on a nice suit, or you put on a nice watch, maybe you get into your nice car, like just that extra edge. This is one of those fragrances that does that for me, and I know other people probably feel that way as well. So expensive, yes, but classy and timeless, absolutely. But all right, guys, that is my video looking at Green Irish Tweed, one of my favorites from the house, and I think great for this time of year. I'm recording this video, that spring and summer months. I think that's where it really excels. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Would appreciate that as well. And tell me what you think of this fragrance. Love to see that too. But guys, thank you again so much for watching. Be well, and I'll see you all very soon.